Hey, boys and girls, it's Miss Shoemaker. I would love to take the time to read you a bedtime story. You can watch this during the day if you want to, or you can wait until it's bedtime and you can get in your bed, put your pajamas on, and get cozy, and then maybe watch me read this story to you. Now, our book today is Goodnight Numbers. Okay, Goodnight Numbers. That would be the title of our story right here. Now, the author is Danica McKellar. Okay, the author writes the words for the book, and the illustrator is Alicia Padron. Okay, that is the person that draws the pictures, or they might even take the pictures with a camera. Now, there are three things that are special about this book. And I want you to pay really close attention to them as I'm reading, okay? First thing is of course, numbers. I want you to look for the numbers, and we might even try to spell them as we're going through. The second thing I want you to listen really close with those ears, are for rhyming words. There are lots of rhyming words in this book. And the third thing is kind of a surprise, because I want you to keep your eyes on the pages and follow along. Now, the third thing that I'm talking about, there's something that is going to reoccur on every page. And I want to see if you can figure out what it is. Okay, so keep those eyes open and those ears listening, okay? All right, let's get started. Goodnight Numbers. One. Good night, one fork. Good night, one spoon. Good night, one bowl. I'll see you soon. All right, can anybody point out those rhyming words? Where are they? Spoon, soon. Spoon, soon. Can you say those words? Spoon, soon. Very good. Those are rhyming words. All right, our first number is 1. Now, this is the number, and this is it written in a word. Okay, the number is spelled O-N-E 1. Can you spell that too? O-N-E 1. 2. Good night, 2 hands. Good night, 2 feet. Good night, 2 ears. So small and sweet. Now, do you notice anything else in our story that there are 2 of? Can you see anything else that there are 2 of? I see 2 bowls over here. There are 2 steps right there. All right, the number on this page is 2. Can you spell 2? T-W-O, 2. 3. Good night, 3 wheels. Good night, 3 cans. Good night, all trucks and pots and pans. What were those rhyming words? Does anybody remember? Cans, pans. Those are your rhyming words. All right, and our number is 3. Let's spell 3. T-H-R-E-E 3. Don't forget to keep an eye out for that something that keeps showing up on every page. 4. Good night, 4 paws. Good night, kitty cat. Good night, 4 froggies on the bathroom mat. Cat, mat. What are those? Those are your rhyming words for this page. And what is our number? Can you tell me? Our number is 4. F-O-U-R, 4. See if you can find something else that there are 4 of. Do you see anything? Looks like there's 4 towels in the basket. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Good night, 5 points. Good night, little star. Good night, 5 splashes. They go really far. 5. F-I-V-E, 5. Do you see anything else on here that there are 5 of? 6. Good night, 6 snaps. Good night, Mr. Peach. Good night, 6 blocks with 6 sides each. Peach, each. Those are rhyming words. Do you see anything else with 6? Look at those pages. Do you see anything else that there would be 6? What about the music notes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Good night, 7 days. Good night, whole week. Good night, 7 teeth. So clean they squeak. 7. Let's spell the word 7. S-E-V-E-N. 7. Take a good look. What else do you see that there might be 7 of? What about the dogs on the towel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anything else? 8. Good night, 8 arms. Good night, tall vine. Good night, 8 sides on the red stop sign. Now I see something else that might have 8 legs. Do you see it? Do you see it in the story that he's reading? Yeah, I see an octopus, and an octopus has 8 legs. Octa means 8. Let's spell the word 8. E-I-G-H-T. 8. Don't forget, you're trying to find something that is the same in every picture. 9. Good night, 9 butterflies. Good night, 9 bars. Good night to the moon and countless stars. Bars, stars. Those are your rhyming words. All right, this is your number 9. And here's the word 9. Let's spell it. N-I-N-E. 10. Good night, 10 fingers. Good night, 10 toes. Good night to the world, and everyone knows. Do you see anything else on here that might have 10? Look really close. Numbers are all around us, like really good friends. Good night to all the numbers. Good night, and the end. All right. Can anybody figure out what kept showing up in our story? Does anybody know? Let me see if I can show you really fast and see if you're right. All right. Now, I didn't show you this earlier, but if you open up the story, there's some really cool things on the first few pages and the last few pages. Now, on the first few pages, it gives you numbers 1 through 5. Okay? Then it gives you some words. It gives you words in different languages. It gives them to you in English and in Spanish. And then it shows different things. It has things called Roman numerals. Okay? Let me see if I can show you right here. That is what these are right here. Okay? And then you have what's called, let me get my hands out of the way. Then you have what's called tally marks. And these right here are going to be your tally marks. We practice those in class. And then these right here are called, can anybody remember what those are called? Those are called 10 frames. Okay? See the first one, the first block. So you know there is only one in that 10 frame. All right, and then there are these special things right here, and they look like different pictures that are hanging up on walls, okay? But they're actually little 10 frames, if you can see them really close. Now, let's see on the first page what looks familiar. Now, what has been showing up on each page are these frames right here, and they are in the shape of a 10 frame. Okay, so on the first page, 1, there is 1 heart in the 10 frame. Let's see what number 2 has. Can you find it? Number 2 has 2 apples. Then on number 3, there are 3, looks like buttons. And number 4, there are 4. What is that? Can you see what that is? It looks like something that's floating, some kind of balls that are floating in the tub. So there's 4 in our 10 frame. All right, number 5. There are 5 fish in the 10 frame. And number 6, there are 6 peaches. You'll see that. And number 7, there's the picture again. Number 7, there are 7, it's like strawberries. What comes after 7? Do you remember? That's right, 8. There are 8. Can you see what those are? 8 bones. And our 10 frame is almost filled up. Then there's 9. Can you see that? 9 pigs. And then our last number is 10. There are 10 spaceships. Very good. So if you guessed that, great job. You did a good job paying attention. All right, and let me show you the last page, just like the first few. It's going to give you number 6 through 10. Okay, and then there are the 10 frames right here on this side. And at the bottom, you see it is filled up. This 10 frame, we know that there's 10 because every square is now filled. Okay, now let's count to 10 if you can. You ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you have a few minutes, maybe you can find 10 things in your room, or it can be somewhere in your house before you go to bed. Could be a design on your pajamas that you could count, just like in our story. Okay, I hope you rest well tonight, and I hope you have sweet dreams. Hope to see you soon. Bye.